Okay, somebody say something.
Something. What's up?
Something.
Hello.
Once upon a time, it was a dark and stormy night.
Don't be scary yet, JT.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Just
It
be.
was a happy, sunny night, and there was cotton candy and popcorn. And we were playing video games like Big Doug. And then Kristen pulled out the accordion, and it was so much fun.
Hey, Kristin Weber's here. Say something, Kristen.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
That was great. Did you just make that up on the spot?
Yeah, that was improvised. 100%.
This is the sound check portion. The sound check portion of our show, where we keep our listeners and our viewers riveted in their seats by experiencing our technical difficulties publicly for everybody to participate in.
I'm yawning.
So welcome to everybody that's out there watching at this point. We're about ready to go. We're getting fired up here. Our producer's already having technical difficulties, so we expect her to blink out pretty soon.
You sound like a robot at this exact moment.
Do I?
Yeah.
That may just be you. Do the rest of you guys?
It sounds fine to me.
See, I sound fine to Brian, and that's all I care about. I only want to impress Brian. Brian April's with us also, and he didn't sleep. Isn't that right, Brian?
I did not say. I took a tiny little nap, but no.
Okay.
I was up for 24 straight hours until from 1 p.m. Eastern yesterday until 1 p.m. Eastern today.
Yes!
But I am here.
All right, let's kick this bad boy off. This is
I could not miss this.
This is our music. You hear the music, JT?
No.
No.
Nobody hears the music?
Nobody hears music.
Well,
just music in my heart. And
why not? Oh, I know why not. Hang on a second.
Didn't share audio.
I got to add it. Okay, now we can. All right, everybody, this is going great so far. All right, tell me if you can hear it now.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. That's
that was 10 a.m.
It's actually John Thomas. This is John Thomas's song that he's performing and singing.
All right, I'm going to go backstage. I'm going to take Kristen with me.
You're going to take Kristen with you?
Actually, I'm going to take JT with me, too.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See how bossy she is, you guys? Like she just showed up like 30 seconds ago.
If you dare, starving comics everywhere. All the world's in quarantine, so catch the vibe and dig the scene. Take a seat, gonna grab a snack, gonna kill a room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it down like a lumberjack, come and take a ride in my Cadillac. Kicking it live on the radio, everybody got a right to know. This ain't my first rodeo, hit the spotlight, here we go. Are you ready for the show?
Yeah, Brian seems a little. This is normally where you sing along. Yeah.
I'm slightly punchy and slightly groovy. I got a surprise for you and for everybody.
Are you slightly angry?
Slightly angry. I was slightly angry.
Excellent. This is our first official October Halloween themed song.
It's the Starving Comics Quarantine Show.
It's the Starving Comics Quarantine Show. Oh, look what I should have done. I should have pulled that down. There we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to SCQS.
Hello.
Welcome from all corners of the globe. My name is John. I'm going to be hosting as best I can, working my little fingers to the bone, petition the comics to do a music video to this song. We'll think about that. We'll think about that later. My co-host with me tonight, Brian April.
Hello, everybody.
Refer to him as Brain Dead. Tell them why you're brain dead, Brian.
I am brain dead because I have just finished from yesterday at I don't even know what day it is actually. Yesterday at it is Sunday. Okay, so Saturday from 1 p.m. Eastern to Sunday today for 1 p.m. Eastern. I can't speak. I did a 24-hour live stream marathon to raise some money for GoFundMe. And I stayed up 24 hours playing video games and talking to people on the internet. And then my brain kind of melted. And so I took a little nap. I dreamt about this show, got ready. That's where I did my show prep. and I thought of this great idea, and I just want to. We didn't talk about this at all, John. So I want to. I have a really great idea. So what I have here is
perfect
a surprise.
So you're operating on no sleep and you're brain dead, and you're going to share your great idea. Okay,
I do.
I can't wait.
I think everyone's going to love it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to read the ingredient list off of this product that's in my hand from backwards. And John, I want to see if you can figure it out. And I think this will be great.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got. I can't even read now. Dried blueberries, honey.
Is it muffins?
It is. It's muffins.
Okay, there goes all our viewers.
There we go.
Oh.
See, and that's how we do it. That was a lot of fun. It was fast and it was great. I worked all 3 minutes before the show on this, and I feel like I've made up for a couple weeks ago.
And you did better. You did better with that than I did. If you don't know what that was all about, Brian is basically talking smack. He's coming in here. He's coming in here at half capacity. He's not really ready to perform up to the standards that we require here on SKUs, and he's talking smack about the host. All right, we've got a jam-packed show today, so we've got to keep things rolling along. Here's our producer still here. She still is. Are you going to be able to bring up our which of these things is most horrible, producer? It's still me, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Let me get this going. Oh, you know what? I can't. Because this won't let me.
That attitude, you can't.
I can't anyway.
Come on, John. Believe in yourself.
I can't make it go. Why not? All right. Hang on a second, everybody. Brian, say something funny. Brian, read some more ingredients, quick.
Yes, exactly. Hang on. Soy lecithin. Triglonium glutate. Now I'm just making stuff up.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I just want to do a real quick shout out because I know there are a lot of viewers that did come into the 24-hour stream. I want to say thank you guys so much for anyone who did come in. I know there are a few of you out there who did. Appreciate it. You got to see John come on and play as well. So thank you, John.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me get back over to this. Let me close that. Let me go here. See, this was all set up, but then our producer crashed and burned.
Says she's doing it. The producer says she's doing it. Our mysterious anonymous producer,
she's doing it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's our quiz. Go ahead, then, Ms. Producer. Which of these is the worst, you guys? This is a multi-choice question. You can pick one of them. Wildfire, famine, hurricane, zombie apocalypse, or Facebook. Which of those is the absolute worst thing on planet Earth? If you said Facebook, then you are correct. Facebook is the worst thing that is on the planet Earth. And so what we are doing here on SKUs, Starving Comics Quarantine Show, is we are getting ready. Very good, Melody. Extra points for you. We are getting ready to leave Facebook as a live stream. And so if you are watching on Facebook, as you are, Jessica, and people like Jessica, you're going to have to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to YouTube, because we are going to start streaming exclusively to YouTube and to Twitch, but only, let's face it, only super weirdos watch on Twitch. But Facebook is more accessible and it is better for us. They have a better system for they just do a better job of promoting us. Facebook doesn't promote us. Facebook doesn't love us. And it's very difficult to work with Facebook. So we're going to stop streaming to Facebook. So what that means is you are going to have to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the notification bell when you subscribe, so you will know when we go live on Starving Comics Quarantine Show. If you haven't done that yet, please do that this week. We're going to keep harassing and haranguing you for another couple of weeks, and then we're not going to be broadcasting to Facebook anymore, and we're going to miss you, and you're going to miss us, and it's just going to be awkward when we see each other in public. You know what I mean, Brian? These people
Absolutely.
Trying to watch on Facebook, and then we're going to see them at the grocery store, and we're going to have to try to.
That sad music's going to be playing. You're going to be staring out the window while it rains, and it's just it's not going to be good. And Hijack wife made the change from Facebook. Normally, Hijack's husband's Facebook account has now hijacked husband's YouTube account, apparently. So
hijacked a different account. Yep,
it's right. So
that's the sort of loyalty that we respect and applaud here. So
that's right.
This is all a heads up for you Facebook people and we love you. This is not personal. This is all about Facebook. So get over there and see if you can beat the sub sloth over to YouTube and subscribe. There you go. Yep. There's sub sloth reminding you.
Yep. Facebook is the candy corn of social media. It exists, but we're not sure why. I don't know, but people seem to like it, and you just go, well, whatever.
Facebook is the candy corn. By the way, speaking of candy corn, which I wasn't planning to do, but you reminded me, we have some candy corn over at Amanda's house, and it was Thanksgiving dinner candy corn. Have you seen that?
No.
Yes, it's candy corn, but all of the corn is flavored like Thanksgiving dinner. So there's like turkey, and there's mashed potatoes and gravy, and then there's green candy corn that's like green beans, and then there's cranberries.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
They're like, how can we make candy corn this wax thing and make it taste worse? I don't know. Let's make it another holiday.
Well, let's make it taste like meat. If we make it taste like meat, that would be one way to do it. All right, so we've got the scavenger hunt up. Here's the things that we're looking for this week on the scavenger hunt.
Real quick, before we do this, someone's asking, what is your YouTube name that they can find said Starving Comics Quarantine Show on?
We usually put up the link in the comments section, and it is, I think it's John_Branyan, but let me pull that link up while Brian does the scavenger hunt. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, so today we're looking for people who you may know, and you want to bring them into the channel. You don't want to just sit there and go, oh, I know somebody. You want to actually reach out, physically grab them if you can, pull them in, give them a device in their hand so it counts as a different viewer. So we want to bring you in. We want you to bring in an accordion player. If you know an accordion player, because there's so many of them running around that is very common. I know it's every 5-year-old gets an accordion when they start off, and then they move on to like guitar and drums. But so if you get an accordion player, you want to bring them in. We also want someone who enjoys pumpkin spice. That should be pretty easy for you to find, apparently. They're probably at Starbucks right now having one, and someone who also has carved a jack-o'-lantern this year. So it could have been in January. Maybe they're a little confused of when Halloween is. If they've already done one and they're, Halloween freak and they've done it early, you can do that. Or if they're in the spirit now. So if they've carved a jack-o'-lantern, you want to reach out, get them in the show, and say hello to us. And is that it?
Yep, that's okay. It. So when they come into the show, if they say, hey, we came to the show because we're accordion players or we carved a jack-o'-lantern, just let us know that you're here, and Brian will say something kind and hilarious to them.
I will not. I promise I will not make fun of their Facebook profile picture like Dakota here with his 1980s rap jacket that he's doing. So that is the new Dakota, and I'm only saying this because I love Dakota. Dakota is a good friend, and
I like the way
Dakota,
he's not looking at the camera too.
Exactly, right. That's what I mean. It's got that like 1980s like musician walking down the street. Too cool for school, Dakota.
Right. Now when you take people's pictures, you used to count. You used to go 1, 2, 3 and give them a chance to smile and look at the camera. Now you count so they have time to look away before you snap the picture. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Click.
Gotta look busy.
All right. We've got a special guest with us this evening. Hey, Juwan's here. Can I pull him into the stream real quick? Do we have time to do that? Can the producer do that? Hey, what's up, Juwan?
Do I have the service to it? Hello, how are you guys? Just reporting from the road. What?
I like it.
So where are you guys at tonight?
Oh, Ohio. I wish I would learn how to figure out the city before you guys asked me.
You didn't realize there was going to be a test.
Walk.
Did not realize there was a test today. Oh,
yes. Yay, Juwan, they missed you. He doesn't know where he's at.
I think I would look at the thing. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Juwan, where am I, DeVivo?
Sydney First United Methodist.
Well,
So you're in
First United Methodist, you go to that church. If you're watching Sydney, there's a water tower, you guys. Right there.
And you'll be playing from the
It
top?
said the name of the town on it.
Oh, nice.
What's that?
I said you'll be playing from the top of the water tower?
Oh, at some point, I'm sure. Our shows are just that crazy. If you ever seen a Crown show, we go all over the place.
Yeah, we were at a Crown show.
Stand on the stage.
We were at a Crown show a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Week ago. I can't remember.
I don't even know.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
So
but it was really fun. It was super cold, and Juwan took his shirt off and swung it over his head at the end.
And then I heard he did some crowd surfing.
I'm half polar bear.
You did crowd surfing, which was really hard because it was mostly cars. So
Right.
you just kind of threw yourself.
I just kind of do a steamroller over a car. Kind of like if you go to one of those zoo parks and the bears kind of just push on your car. That's kind of what I did. Just kind of rolled over with my shirt off, like a bear would.
All right, we're gonna bring JT up. Juwan, if you stay connected, we'll pull you up later. If we don't, if this is the last time we see you tonight, then paint Sydney red.
Can we? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man.
Whatever that means.
But can we last? Yeah. Can we last that long?
Yeah.
But maybe the last time I see you guys. Till I get home.
You know how we feel about you if we never see you again. So.
All right, man.
All right, man. So we've got John Thomas Oakes with us tonight. JT Oakes, one of my favorite people in the whole world, and he is going to do a segment that I requested. That's the kind of power I have, Brian. I just snap my fingers and make requests, and people do my bidding. But I thought it would be fun if John Thomas did a series throughout this month. So this is the first of a series that he's going to do this month that we have titled. You put up the graphic. Put up the title. Oakstober.
Oh, nice.
Spooky moment with John Thomas Oakes. So, ladies and gentlemen in the gallery, put your emojis together and fill up the screen for John Thomas Oakes. All right. So, JT's going to do either a song or a story with a terrifying Halloween theme. So, what's it going to be tonight, JT? What are you going to do to chill us to our bones?
Oh boy, it's so scary. I don't know if I should even say it. Should I say it?
Do you want to whisper it or?
Here come the skeletons.
Oh, this is one of my favorite songs, and I would say, but it's pretty scary. So you may want to have your hand on the doorknob while he starts to sing this, in case you need to bolt.
Yes, good advice. Good advice.
All right, go ahead.
We need some atmosphere, though, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there's more?
Wait for it.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, he's too high. Yeah, that's better.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
He shouldn't be looking right at us. It should be he should look away
Agreed.
like Dakota. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Hang on to your hat. Look behind the closet door, look under the bed. Skeletons running through my head. Up inside the attic, in the basement down below. 4 and 20 skeletons dancing in a row. All around the neighborhood, knocking on my door. They ate up all my family, now they're coming back for more. I hear their bones rattling, I hear them in the hall. I heard it on the radio, they overtook the mall. I'm locked inside the pantry and I hope they pass me by. Cause if they open up that door, I know that I will die. Here come the skeletons, 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 here come the skeletons walking through the door. I thought I heard a gobbling, they said it was the wind. They cut the lights and shut the door, and there it was again. It sounded like the scream of an immortal soul from hell. I heard an evil, deadly voice, and I began to yell. And then from every corner of my dark and dismal room, 1,000 glowing eyes were staring at me from the gloom. And then they started moving, came a-creeping toward my bed. And then they started chanting scary curses of the dead. They came in through the windows, they climbed in on the drapes, they crawled in by the hundreds, they blocked every escape. They grinned at me and glared at me, I wished it was a dream. And then I felt their scaly claws and I began to scream. Here come the goblins, 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 here come the goblins walking through the door. I've had my share of terror. I've had enough of haunts. I've had my fill of monsters, so I've learned to say, "Avaunt! Halloween's a coming, so beware, be on your guard. And watch out for the mummies and the zombies in your yard. Wear a cross around your neck or Dracula will bite you. Never underestimate the creatures of the night. You'll want to carry matches in case you ever find that you're stuck inside a dungeon face to face with Frankenstein. Never swim in ponds at night or lakes under the moon, or you will run into the creature from the Black Lagoon. There's aliens and poltergeists, witches by the dozen, and body snatchers may just very well invade your cousin. There's ghosts and ogres, ghouls and spirits, boogers out to get you. You better make a necklace out of garlic, that'll fit you. Stay away from open graves and tombs and haunted houses, spiders, rats, and vampire bats and frogs and snakes and mouses. You've heard the warning, mark my words, the moon is in my eyes. You better run because I am a werewolf in disguise. Here comes Dracula, here comes Halloween, here come the goblins, here come the aliens, here come the monkey's paw, here come the skeletons walking through the door.
That was awesome. Can we just make that our theme song instead? That was awesome.
Sure.
That was so good. My favorite part was you trying to blow out the electric candle.
Let's try that again. Wait, let's try it again.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. That's definitely a keeper. John Thomas Oakes, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the skeletons. What a debut. All right. He's going to go backstage.
I got a live video of that at Birdland in New York City. I did it live on stage at Birdland one night, and you can view the video. Yeah. So
we'll put the if you want to, he's going to go backstage and then come back out again towards the end because we're going to play Smartest Man. And so we obviously have to have John Thomas Oakes involved in that. But if you want to get whatever link you want and put it in the chat section here for us, we can put that up for you.
I'll do it. And there's a free download there too of the song. So you can put it on your iPod.
Free stuff is even better.
Yep.
All right, John Thomas. Looks like.
And John, are you there? And here's where the show gets really crazy. John, you're cutting in and out, so I'm gonna just talk over you because you're a robot man. And so That was John Thomas Oakes, who also did our theme song, which was amazing. I don't know what's next on the itinerary because I didn't look at it. Is John still there? Yeah, I don't know what's next on the itinerary because I didn't look at it, and that's totally okay. The skeletons did get John. I saw that. But we also have another very special guest tonight. And you know what? Producer, if you can hear me, is that what's going on next? We're bringing in our next special guest? Because she is a very, very funny stand-up comedian. She's going to be on the... Oh, there you are. You're back. You're back, John.
Am I back?
Yeah, I was just about to put up some video games and start playing.
Okay.
So
now we need to bring Kristen in.
Yeah, I was just about to introduce her, except I don't know her credits, and I was so.
Well, Kristin Weber is with us tonight, and she is a Jill of many trades, and she's a comedian, and I've known Kristen well. We can bring her out. We can bring all that stuff up to. But one of the things that I'm going to mention is that Kristen is going to be with us for Vacay with the Comics. And if you haven't heard what Vacay with the Comics is, it's me and some of my comedian friends hanging out on vacation at a lake resort next August. And we actually have a graphic that we might put up, but the way things are going tonight, I'm not going to count on it. By golly, there it is, Vacay with the Comics. Who expected that? Who expected success? But there we got Ken Davis. Some of you know who Ken Davis is. Yeah, he's going to be with us. And there's Darren Strevolo right behind him. And then there's me. And then there's Kristen with the ukulele. And Bob Smiley's in front there. And then there's David Pendleton. He is the human on the far right. The puppets are not David Pendleton. But that's the lineup for August of 2021. And if it sounds like fun, if it doesn't sound like fun, then there's something wrong with you, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And you should hippity hop over to johnbranding.com, and you will find all of the information that you want and a bunch of information that you don't want about Vacay with the Comics.
I just have one question about that really quickly, John.
Yeah.
So when you guys are there and people are like, hey, can you guys do a show? You guys be like, no, we're on vacation. Is that how that's going to work?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to, once we have everybody there, right. Once we have everybody there, then we're going to ignore them. That's the plan. No, it's going to be swimming, volleyball, board games, apple cider, campfires. It's going to be, and comedy. There's going to be a show every single night. And we're going to broadcast. I'm thinking that we're going to broadcast an episode of SCQS from there. And we're definitely going to do some podcasting. And so it's really going to be fun. And so you should at least check it out if you haven't yet. All right. It's enough horsing around. Ladies and gentlemen, put your emojis together. Fill up that screen for the one and only Kristin Weber. Kristin Weber, ladies and gentlemen. There she is in front of a bulletin board.
Yeah, in front of my classroom. Welcome. Oh, thank you, hijack wife. Yeah, you guys like to learn how to say cat and dog in English today? Because that's the curriculum that I'm on.
Is you're teaching Chinese children how to speak English, correct?
Yes. Yes, it is one of my many side hustles this year until comedy is no longer illegal. And we can go back to that wonderful life of being in a new city every 3 days.
Yeah, so that was your gig prior to 2020. That was also Brian's and my gig prior to 2020.
Yeah, I'm guessing most people on the Starving Comics quarantine show probably had that in there on their resume.
If it wasn't for that virus, we would not be here tonight, would we? We wouldn't all be here together.
And I would not be teaching children in China.
Right.
Now, do you speak Chinese?
No, I was like, what is the Chinese word for no? I'm not. No, me? I don't know. I know 0 Chinese words, and it's arguable whether the children I'm teaching are learning any English. It will be really good for everyone when I can go back to telling jokes on a stage. Fewer consequences for humanity when I'm there and not in charge of people's future.
Well, we're thrilled that you're here tonight. How has I've got a few questions for you. This is a new segment that we have started doing called Affirm or Deny.
It was just like this is what did we play when we were kids? Well, you wouldn't have known because you never were a middle school girl having a sleepover.
I was never a kid. No.
Truth or dare, or you had to tell the truth.
No, it's not.
It is truth or dare. Oh my gosh, I was. Yeah.
Well, truth or dare or truth.
Pandemic.
What was that game we played where it was like a truth or a dare? You know what I mean? What was it? What was it? It was truth or dare. Right, but what was it called? You mean truth or dare? Right, but what did you call it?
Right, it had another name.
It was called hopscotch.
Yeah, probably.
So this was a thing that we started doing with Hans Feeney, and it went really well. So we're gonna do it with you.
Okay.
And we're not gonna read a list of recipes because that didn't go very well. So we're gonna skip that.
Okay.
All right. So you are an accordion player, correct?
Affirm.
Affirm. Okay. We haven't started yet. Okay.
I thought we're just establishing a baseline for whether
right.
I know the truth.
We're establishing a baseline, and so these are accordion player things. A lot of people have never seen an accordion player before, and so I'm going to ask you some questions, and you will affirm or deny these things, and then and that will help people know a little bit about what makes an accordion player, operate. All right. Accordion lessons are mandatory homeschool curriculum. Affirm or deny?
Affirm. They're also part of the, can you say sex ed on this show?
No.
Never mind. Amanda, if you can beep that out.
No, you cannot say that.
Curriculum.
Wow, that went in a completely different direction than I was expecting when I put that question together.
I was trying too hard to work a joke out of that in my act that I haven't gotten to tell in so long.
So you just affirmed that accordion lessons are mandatory homeschool curriculum. You just affirmed that.
Yeah.
All right. Affirm or deny? Most accordion players are missing at least one toe.
Deny.
Every time an accordion plays, an angel joins a polka band. Affirm or deny?
Affirm. I don't know how I know that, but I just do.
All right, two more. The hippest accordion players refer to their instrument as my lap piano.
Deny, but I can't tell you. Like online.
You're going to deny that.
Yep.
All right. Last question.
I call it an internal organ. I think that was okay.
Yeah, that was better. That was better than my joke, actually. So
keeper.
Yep, that's a keeper. There's a keeper. Congratulations. Accordion players consider Qdoba and Chipotle to be identical.
Not Chipotle. Chipotle, John. Deny. 1,000 times deny.
Do you know why I asked that question?
So much better. Why? Because you have no taste?
No, because I know you. What are you going to say about Chipotle?
It's God's gift to our taste buds. How we know that he loves us, because he put us in a society and a day and age with Chipotle. He didn't have to do that. Jesus didn't even have Chipotle. Yet he saw fit to put me in a culture with it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This I knew about you. You tweeted out something about life is just what is it? It was I don't remember the tweet.
Oh, yeah. Life is a series of humiliating events connected by trips to Chipotle.
Yes, that was it.
Quote. Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Wow, Juan, that's an intense avatar.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm looking at, but I'm scared.
That's Captain Accordion. Not Captain America.
that avatar.
The big A, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
All
is
right.
Captain Accordion wearing Al Yankovic? That's fine.
Yeah, I really want to do a skit where, like, whenever crime happens, you just like drop in with the accordion and start playing, like, really bad mariachi music, and then the criminals scatter.
Well, you could do that like mystery music, like dun dun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good too. Yeah,
Who done it? Dun, dun.
show up to a company crime scenes. You don't help in any way, shape, or form. You just make them a little more interesting. Yeah.
I would totally watch that. What is it? How do you expect him to know how to say Chipotle? It doesn't know how to say torty.
What is torty?
I don't know.
John, what word did you butcher?
I don't know. How do you know I don't know how to say torty? I don't even remember that.
Oh.
What is that? I know that my family used to make fun of me because of the way I would say soybeans.
Soybean?
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what my family did. Soybeans?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And it's, I guess, soybeans.
Soy, yes.
Soy.
Plural
Plural
of
of tortoise. Torti.
I guess I'm not the only one that doesn't know how to say it, am I?
How would you know? Who looks that up other than people in quarantine?
I don't even remember when I had an occasion to say torti.
Torti.
Are you guys sure that it's me that anyway? Overly specific pronunciations, what you want.
As homeschoolers, because we never read out loud, we always mispronounced words. Like, we knew what they were if we saw them, but then we couldn't pronounce them out loud. Did your kids ever have that problem as homeschoolers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any words like that you would mispronounce in your head and then you find out later?
Diploma, I had pronounced diploma for the entirety. And then in I think college, when they're like the diplomas, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know that I deserve that anymore. I was like, oh, diploma.
I had a friend, instead of saying inventory, he would say inventory.
Inventory, yeah.
I was like, what is wrong with you? It's inventory.
Yeah, their IQ is off the point as long as they're not talking. Like homeschoolers, you have very good reading IQs, not so much speaking.
Right. Right. Well, you're reading it in your head, and so you don't have
Exactly.
You don't know. Yosemite, like Yosemite National Park, I pronounced that Yosemite, like way up into my high school years. Yep. There it is.
Oh yeah, your daughter just pointed that out.
Yeah, Tabby. And capillary instead of capillary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The blood flows through the capillaries.
Oh well.
So anyway, I thought torti would be something you'd buy at Chipotle.
It does sound like it. It sounds
some torti chips.
The black bean torti.
Torti. Sounds like a different way to wrap
bowl.
Yeah.
Put it in a bowl.
Tortilla. Or pork tortilla.
I'm pretty jazzed about this thing that we're going to do. Kristen is going to play the accordion, or am I pronouncing that correctly? Accordion? Is that how?
Of course. No, yeah, of course. I was about to try to do a joke, and I was like, no, that doesn't.
You're going to say it's accordion.
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 That would have been a funnier way to go with that.
Yeah. Accordion. So he's going to play the accordion, and we've gotten some requests for Snape to come in. Snape sang K-pop a few weeks ago, and it was just about the greatest thing that has ever happened. And so we're going to have Snape come back in tonight and do a song with Kristin Weber.
Just make sure I'm not going to blow out people's microphones on their speakers.
Is everything good?
I think so.
Now I'm imagining that the acoustics are probably going to be pretty great there for the accordion and your cheesy computer speaker feeding back to you. So it's going to be a little difficult to. I can sense this will be a keeper. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Rachel. Let's find out together.
Yeah, exactly. We're all on the same journey. None of us.
They've got a good feeling. All right. So is Snape ready? Is Snape ready?
Oh,
there he is.
Oh my goodness.
I have my
So,
flying chair. I am
Is
ready
the
to
getting
go.
girl in quarantine, Snape? Or
It's been rough. I've been doing a side hustle. I have been teaching Japanese children English.
I thought you were going to say you're teaching them Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yes, Snape folks on. All right, so Snape, what are you going to be singing tonight?
Today we have decided to do something classic, something that was done in the 1800s, and it is called Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay. All right, take it away.
1 second. I gotta find my buttons. Okay.
Is this the real life? Is it just caught in the land of life? Different realities. Open your eyes, look up to the sky and see. I'm just a little snake, and no sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy little hag, little and the ways of snake don't really matter to me. Otter just killed a man, put a wand against his head. Oh my God, now he's dead. Otter, like a drop down, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Otter, mean to make you rise. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Hagrid doesn't matter. I see a little silhouette of a man, Caramoose, Caramoose, do you do the what's lightning, very, very frightening me, Galileo, 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 Galileo. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy, and my whole family spares him.
Life from the monstrosity.
Easy, go, will you let me go? No, you will not let me go. You will not let me Devil has a devil put aside for me, for me. Stop me and spit in my eye. We're gonna keep going. Whether you can love me or leave me to die, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get right out of here.
I told you on no one cut. It's my parody cut.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Okay. All right.
So I hope that was the tempo that you were singing.
That's exactly what I pictured.
Don't put a hex on me.
So did
It's happening right now.
This is the meet and greet.
one of the things that's truly great about this show is the fact that we're all in different parts of the country, so nobody can hear each other, and so we're trying to sync up music and singing and talking and everything all at once, and it went really, really well. I think.
I think so. I think we have a hit.
All right, that's Snape, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Snape, for popping in, and we'll do it again sometime. And thank you, Chris. Now, Kristen, you probably couldn't hear anything, could you?
Nope, nothing except for my own playing. And even that, I try to tune that out as much as possible.
So you were just charging to the end, right?
I was, yeah. It was just point B as fast as possible. Which is
why do I always miss all the Snape singing segments? He is my favorite. I missed the K-pop. I was so excited. I was dancing, and now I miss Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like really upset over this.
It's a mystery.
All right.
My accordion costs probably too much.
For heaven's sakes. Okay. Kristen, we've got another thing that we're going to do here before we bring John Thomas back and do. This is going to be for you. It's a little thing that we do on the show called Toilet Paper Rorschach, and we haven't done it for a while. The last person that we did it with was Ken Davis, and
Ken Davis,
how this works
to talk about. So this will be something that we can chat about.
Yeah, this will be something we can chat about. All right, let me get my TP cam here, ready to go. All right, there it is. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, John, that's a terrifying view of you. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. All right, so there's the water, and what we're going to do, since this is a Halloween theme, I'm going to try to make orange water. Now you can't find orange food coloring, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix red and yellow together and try to come up with orange. And so there's the yellow, and here is the red, and we're going to swirl that around a little bit. And if it comes out looking like blood, that's just fine with me as well.
It's also Halloween.
Are you putting this on? Never mind.
Yeah, that's pretty orange, isn't it? But it all went kind of to the bottom. I wasn't expecting that. All right. So now what I'm going to do, Kristen, is I'm going to take a piece of ordinary toilet paper.
Okay.
And I'm going to dip it in the water and get it wet. Okay. And you know what? I did two sheets of toilet paper with Ken Davis. I'm going to do 3 with you.
Ooh. Okay.
3 because of
a compliment or an insult?
No, it's a compliment because of the accordion
ability to read. The ability to read Rorschach.
Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash this. I'm going to slam this down over here on a flat surface that I've got, and it's going to splatter. And then you're going to look at the splatter and tell me what it looks like, and then I will psychoanalyze your answer.
Okay. Right. So oh boy.
This is.
Oh wow! I'm getting vertigo.
All right.
I think it looks like a lobster with his little pinchers on the top, and he's got kind of he's a corona lobster. He's gotten, or no, a radiation poisoned lobster because his mouth is kind of angry.
Okay, so these are his claws here.
Those are his claws, and then his mouth is down. Well, I'm pointing as if I'm going to be able to
right. Is that it?
No, the other side is his mouth, but that could be a mouth too. No, down. You don't see it, no. John? What's wrong? It's on the left side. It's almost looking like a Pac-Man thing. Like, he looks like he's about to eat an orange dot. Right there, yeah, that's his mouth.
And you think that looks like a lobster?
That was the first thing that popped into my head. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
Well, you may know Chipotle, but you don't know seafood, do you?
I don't know, because Mr. Krabs. Actually, I think Mr. Krabs, is he a lobster?
Yeah.
He is, right?
Mr. Krabs is a crab.
Done.
I see a cat from the Aristocrats.
I see, it's really interesting. If you turn it the other way, like if you turn the bottom part that you were just looking at, it looks like a man helping somebody across the street. Yeah, like that. So on the very left, turn it halfway back, John. Halfway back the other way. Stop.
It
Right
also looks like somebody giving someone the Heimlich.
Yeah, like the Heimlich, and they have a bowling ball that they're bowling. The bowling ball is down on the floor, and so he's giving the Heimlich at the bowling alley.
Yes. There's the bowling.
Yeah, that's the bowling ball.
Orange is what came
Giving
out.
him the Heimlich, and the bowling ball is coming out of his mouth. Did he try to swallow a bowling ball? Is that? I just got here. It's like sweet potato Rorschach. All right, so that was
I can see a Sphinx too. Yeah.
it's a Sphinx. Okay, well, let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm going to use.
One is not enough, Kristen.
I'm going to use.
Apparently not.
The same toilet paper. All right. All right, and
That looks like a firework. It also looks like
I think the last one looked like a firework too.
oh, see, I disagree. You need to see better fireworks, John. It also it looks like shrimp. The one on the top and the one on the bottom. It looks like the shrimp Ursula eats in Little Mermaid.
Are you hungry?
I am actually really hungry. I have not had dinner yet, so.
What if we turn it over, Brian? Does that look like a Heimlich too?
Actually, that is a really good question. That looks like down at the bottom, which was I thought originally Sebastian from Little Mermaid, is now a dolphin. The bottom one closest to you.
Yeah.
Diving out of the water. You can see the tail and then the arc.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then, so the other one to the left would be maybe like a beluga whale. Maybe I'm gonna go aquatic theme here.
Yeah, well, that was the same. I saw shrimp, so that's in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody saw the Illuminati. Yeah, Bada Poodle and the Illuminati.
But we can't say that it's the Illuminati or it's Casting Crowns looking upward.
If the show suddenly goes off the air, you'll know that it really does look like the Illuminati.
And that they are on the furthest corners of YouTube.
They're not happy about that. All right. I don't have a psychoanalyst for that. But that was Toilet Paper Rorschach, everybody. We'll do it. We'll do it again sometime. Yeah, there was a sort of a seafood, sort of a nautical theme tonight.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
what that
it's
means.
lobster.
I mean, it is the second week of October, and so therefore, second week of October, nautical. We all knew that phrase growing up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's nautical week, everybody. Happy nautical week.
Brian hasn't had much sleep tonight.
I'm exhausted. I'm starving, which is in keeping with the show's name. So that's actually appropriate.
All right, don't leave yet because we're going to play Smartest Man here in just a minute. But we got a piece of email, Brian, and we've been doing a thing called Unsolicited Advice, Kristen, and this is a thing that we answer. We give advice to people who haven't asked for it. So basically, what I do is I go out and find other people's letters, and I bring them in, and then we give them advice when they didn't ask for it. But this one actually came to us, Brian.
Oh,
and so
really?
I'm going to get you guys to give some advice. All right. Dear Advice Gurus. I'm just going to read it. It's not going to pop up on the screen. Dear Advice Guru, I am a comedian trying to bring a little levity into this pandemic-stricken world. Recently, I was scheduled to co-host a weekly live stream show the same day that I finished broadcasting a 24-hour marathon comedy show all by myself. I feel weary and my brain is a bit foggy, but overall, I'm enthusiastic about doing the show because A, I love accordions, and B, the show host needs a lot of help. Seriously, the guy is trying to broadcast a show online and he connects to the internet with a cup and a string. Can you give me some advice for keeping my energy level up for another hour so the show doesn't fall apart completely? So what would you say, Brian?
I would say get Kristin Weber on without question, because she brings the heat, she brings the funny, and she brings the accordion, which this guy apparently loves. So it fits right in, like it's a great marriage right there. And I would also say maybe some strong stimulants like green tea. You know, get crazy. Maybe a little green tea with pomegranate, and try not to think about it too much. Just say what comes off the top of your head. You'll be funny. You'll be interesting, and you'll either fail miserably and spectacularly, or it'll go well. That's my kind of advice.
Okay, Kristen, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I say if you're already pulling all-nighters and doing hour-long or is this thing 2 hours long?
It just seems like it.
Go for it. You're giving